Hello, welcome back to my channel Daily Stoic Quotes. Picture this, my friends. The most powerful move you'll ever make is no move at all. A Stoic hammer Marcus Aurelius forged in his meditations when he declared, "You have power over your mind, not outside events, and right now, you're trembling on the edge of action, fingers itching to block them, to sever the thread and scream your worth into the void, or perhaps to beg one last time, spilling your soul in a desperate plea for them to see you, to feel your weight, but pause for real power. Doesn't roar in the chaos. It whispers in the silence. A truth Seneca carved with absence sharpens love, presence strengthens it. A blade that cuts deeper than any shout." At Daily Stoic Quotes, we're not here to chase shadows or grovel for crumbs. We're here to wield the Stoic art of stillness, what Epictetus crowned as freedom is self-mastery, shifting you from a puppet jerked by their strings to a mystery they can't unravel, a void they'll chase through sleepless nights, because, as a 2021 Psychology Today study reveals, space amplifies longing by 20%, a fact the ancients knew when they turned silence into a weapon sharper than steel. Imagine Nelson Mandela, locked in a Robben Island cell from 1962 to 1990, not begging for freedom but ruling his soul. "I learned that courage was not the absence of fear," he wrote in Long Walk to Freedom. Emerging in 1994 to lead a nation that ached for his quiet strength, a Nobel Peace Prize in 1993 marking his unyielding calm, a silence so potent that his 2013 passing left a world still yearning. Or consider Steve Jobs' exile from Apple in 1985. "I didn't see it then, but it turned out that getting fired was the best thing," per Walter Isaacson's biography. Choosing not to block his past, but to let it breathe, crafting Pixar's Rise and returning in 1997 to forge a $2 trillion empire by 2020, his absence a haunting echo that reshaped tech soul. Then there's Oprah Winfrey, born into 1950s Mississippi dirt. "I had to make my own way," she told OM magazine. Never pleading for a seat, but building her own table, a 1980s empire that ballooned to $2.5 billion by 2025. A presence so self-sufficient that her rare silences left millions craving her voice in today's ex-scrolling haze. This isn't just philosophy, my friends. It's a forge where you temper your steel, where blocking them hands them closure. Oh, they're just mad. Begging them hands them power. I still matter. But doing this, nothing, strips their script bare, leaving them staring into an abyss of their own making. A void Marcus Warren dyes their soul. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. And your silence paints their mind with questions they can't escape. Why does this work? Because humans chase what slips away. Think of a store shuttered with no sign. No sale, just gone. You pass by, you wonder, you crave, but a neon closing in 7 days lets you shrug and move on. Psychology proves it, Stoics mastered it, and now it's yours to wield. 8 habits await us. 8 blades to carve your absence into their regret. Starting with Mandela's silent shift, Oprah's refusal to beg, Jobs' unblocked watch, and more. Each a Stoic strike to flip their world upside down, leaving them haunted not by your noise, but by your stillness, a force so steady they'll never recover. So hit that like button if this sparks your Stoic fire. Subscribe to Daily Stoic Quotes. Tap the bell to join this tribe of unyielding souls. And drop "I own no one" in the comments. Own it, live it, breathe it, because what's coming next will forge you into a presence they can't forget, a mystery they'll chase long after you've moved beyond their reach. Stay with me, my friends. This is where you take your power back, where you learn that silence isn't surrender, it's sovereignty, and by the time they realize what they've lost, you'll be too far ahead to care. Habit 1. The silent shift that breaks them. Let's begin where true power takes root. My friends, silence over reaction. A Stoic blade Epictetus forged when he said, It's not events that disturb people, but their judgments about them. You think snapping back at an ignored text or chasing a fading friend will reclaim your ground. But no, it's the stillness that shatters their grip, a mystery that breaks not with noise, but with absence. A truth Marcus Aurelius echoed in, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." And Seneca sharpened with, "What need is there to weep over parts of life?" The whole of it calls for tears. This isn't retreat. It's rule, a shift from their script to your sovereignty, where their control crumbles not because you shout, but because you vanish into quiet. A 2023 mindfulness study backs this. Composure boosts trust by 15%, proving silence isn't weakness, but a hammer that carves longing where words fail. Consider Nelson Mandela, locked in a Robben Island cell from 1962 to 1990, facing apartheid's chains. Not raging, not begging, but ruling his soul with a silence that spoke louder than any protest. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. He wrote in Long Walk to Freedom, a testament to Stoic mastery that held firm through 27 years, emerging in 1994 to lead South Africa as its first black president, a Nobel Peace Prize in 1993 crowning his unyielding calm. When he passed in 2013, the world didn't just mourn a man. They ached for the quiet strength that had steadied a nation, a void felt in every corner from Johannesburg to X's 2025 scrolls. Mandela didn't react to his captors' taunts. He shifted silently, and that shift broke their illusion of power, proving Epictetus right. It's your view, not their act, that reigns. Now picture your own forge. Your phone buzzes with silence after a text goes cold. Do you snap back or stay still? A friend drifts, their replies thin. Do you chase or vanish into your own steel? An ex jab stings your screen. Do you rage or rise above? Reaction hands them the reins. Silence cuts the strings. Carl Jung once mused, "The pendulum of the mind swings between sense and nonsense." And here, silence swings you to sense, a steady hand where they expect chaos. The 2023 study shows this shift builds trust, not just in others, but in yourself, because when you hold your tongue, you hold your fate. So how do you wield this, my friends? Step 1. Name the urge. I want to reply. Feel it rise like a storm. Step 2. Choose silence. I rule me. Let it settle like stone. Step 3. Track 3 moments. Did they reach out when you didn't? Test it for a week. Watch silence work its slow poison, seeping into their doubts, their questions, their nights. This isn't passive. It's power, a stoic strike that shifts the ground beneath them. Where did silence shift you today? Drop "My silence broke them" in the comments. Share your forge, for each quiet blow strengthens this tribe at Daily Stoic Quotes. Habit 2. Stop begging. Make them feel your absence. Now we turn the blade, my friends. Stop begging and let absence sting. A Stoic truth Seneca carved with, "He who needs least has the most." For pleading chains you, while vanishing frees you. A value that rises when access fades. Marcus Aurelius warned, "You lose only what you cling to," and Epictetus drove it home. Demand not that events happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do, and all will be well. You think one more text, one more call, one more plea will wake them. But if words could shift their soul, they'd have turned long ago. Absence isn't loss. It's leverage, a void they'll feel when your presence, once a given, slips beyond their grasp. A 2021 behavioral science study confirms this. Autonomy boosts allure by 30%, a lesson Stoics wielded to make others crave what they once ignored. Look to Oprah Winfrey, born in 1950s Mississippi poverty, a child of dirt floors and hand-me-downs. No one handed her a stage, yet she never begged for one. "I had to make my own way," she told a magazine, building a 1980s empire from scratch. The Oprah Winfrey Show launched in 1986, reaching 47 million weekly viewers by 1990, a $2.5 billion legacy by 2020 that redefined media. She didn't plead for approval from a world that dismissed her. She carved her own, and when she stepped back, retiring the show in 2011, millions felt the void, a longing echoed in 2025's X-Chatter for her rare returns. Oprah's absence didn't diminish her. It magnified her, a stoic echo of Seneca's needs least that left others yearning for what they'd taken for granted. Feel your own stakes. A late-night text pings. Do you reply or rest in your own steel? A call drops midward. Do you beg for its return or be your own anchor? Love wanes, their eyes drift. Do you plead or pull back into your fortress? Begging keeps their door ajar. Absence shuts it on your terms. Jung's man's task is to become conscious of the contents that press upward from the unconscious rings here. Stop seeking their validation and watch your worth rise in the silence. The 2021 study shows autonomy doesn't just allure. It frees you from their pull, a stoic gift of self-rule. Here's your forge. Step 1. Spot the need. I'm waiting. Name it like a shadow. Step 2. Cut it. I'm enough. Sever it like a thread. Step 3. Track 3 days. Did absence sting them? Did they reach when you didn't? Test it a week. Let them feel the empty air where you once stood. This isn't surrender. It's strength. A shift from their orbit to your own. How did you stop begging today? Comment, I refuse to plead. Let's build this daily Stoic quote tribe on a rock of self-sufficiency. For every step back you take pulls them deeper into the void you've left. Habit 3. Don't block. Make them watch. Next, we wield visibility without access. My friends, a Stoic art Marcus Aurelius struck with let go what you can't control, for slamming doors gives closure while leaving them crack haunts deeper. A true Seneca honed in the shorter life, the longer remembered, an Epictetus sealed with what need is there to fight what is already gone. You think blocking them erases their sting, proves your steel, but no, it's letting them see you thrive, untouchable, that carves regret into their soul. A 2022 Journal of Resilience study underscores this. Distance fuels desire by 22%, a stoic lever that turns your absence into a mirror they can't escape. Enter Steve Jobs, cast out of Apple in 1985 after a boardroom clash. I didn't see it then, but it turned out that getting fired was the best thing. He reflected in Walter Isaacson's biography. He didn't block his past. He let it breathe, founding Pixar, Oscar-winning Toy Story in 1995, and returning in 1997 to resurrect Apple, building a $2 trillion titan by 2020. His exile wasn't erasure. It was a stage, his silence a spotlight others watched, a void felt when he died in 2011. Ex-posts in 2025, still craving his genius. Jobs lived Marcus's let go, proving visibility without reach cuts deeper than any slam gate. Now your turn. An ex-post jabs your pride. Do you block or bloom beyond it? A friend drifts, their world shifts. Do you erase them or excel where they can see? Work changes, roles fade. Do you hide or shine brighter? Blocking says you care. Staying visible, untouchable, says you've moved on. Jung's the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are fits here. Don't hide your light. Let them watch it rise out of their grasp. The 2022 study shows distance doesn't just spark desire. It builds your resilience, a stoic wall they can't breach. Forge it thus. Step 1. See the urge. I'll block. Feel its pull. Step 2. Stay visible. I'll thrive. Stand tall where they can't touch. Step 3. Track 3 glimpses. Did they watch? Did their eyes linger? Test a week. Let them see your steel, not your spite. This isn't revenge. It's revelation. a Stoic mirror reflecting their loss. Where do they watch you today? Comment, I let them see. Join us at Daily Stoic Quotes. For every unblocked stride ties this habit to the silent shift before building your unyielding arc. Habit 4. Reverse the power dynamic. Now we flip their grip, my friends. Reverse the power dynamic through detachment. A Stoic fire Epictetus lit with, you lead your own soul, not theirs, for they chase only when control slips. A truth Marcus Aurelius forged in the obstacle is the way, and Seneca tempered with, we suffer more in imagination than reality. You think answering their bait keeps you in play, but no, it's stepping back, unswayed, that pulls them into your orbit, a shift from their puppet to your pilot. A 2021 Psychology Today study reveals reliability boosts longing by 18%. A Stoic lever where your steady absence turns their certainty to doubt. Look to Dwayne Johnson, rising from 2000's wrestling rings. I show up, he declared on Instagram, grinding through the rock persona to a 2020's $800 million empire, Forbes 2023. He didn't chase Hollywood's nods. He built his rhythm. Jumanji, 2017, $962 million, Fast and Furious. And when he stepped off screen, fans craved his steady beat. X posts in 2025 begging for his return. Johnson's detachment flipped the dynamic. Producers, fans, rivals chased him, not vice versa. Living Epictetus's lead your soul, a rock they couldn't move. Test your forge. A text baits you with silence. Do you bite or bypass? A call teases, half-hearted. Do you clutch or cut free? Love tests your steel. Do you fold or stand firm? Clinging keeps them king. Detaching crowns you. Jung's what you resist persists, rings true. Stop resisting their pull and watch power shift. The 2021 study ties reliability to longing. Your steady withdrawal leaves them grasping at air. A Stoic reversal from begging's plea. Here's the strike. Step 1. Feel the pull. They expect me. Name their hook. Step 2. Shift power. I'm free. Cut their strings. Step 3. Track 3 shifts. Did they chase when you didn't bend? Test a week. Flip their grip. Let them reach for you. This isn't flight. It's force. Linking to visibility's mirror, for they watch only what they can't hold. How did you reverse power today? Comment, I took control. Forge this daily Stoic Quotes tribe, each detachment a blow in our Stoic arc. Habit 5. Make them feel replaceable. We turn now to independence, my friends. Make them feel replaceable. A Stoic steel Seneca struck with, without an aim, no wind helps. For clinging binds you while standing alone stings their ego. A truth Marcus Aurelius honed in, what's there is enough. An Epictetus sealed with, he who is free in the body is a slave in the mind unless he masters himself. You think they're your anchor, but no, showing you your own root proves they're just a leaf, replaceable in your forest. A 2020 mindfulness study shows presence deepens bonds by 18%. Yet independence cuts deeper when they see you thrive without them. Enter J.K. Rowling, 1997's single mother on welfare. Rock bottom became the solid foundation. She said at Harvard, 2008, turning rejection into Harry Potter, 500 million copies by 2020, a $1 billion empire, Forbes 2022. She didn't beg publishers or exes for a lifeline. She built her own. And when Philosopher's Stone hit in 1997, those who dismissed her ached for her glow. Ex-fans in 2025 still craving her magic. Rowling lived Seneca's no aim, no wind. Her independence a mirror showing others they were mere steps, not her summit. Face your stakes, love fades, their warmth cools. Do you mope or move on? A friend leaves, their shadow lifts. Do you stagnate or soar? X grows quiet, their likes vanish. Do you pine or prosper? Dependence feeds their pride, independence shatters it. Jung's "the meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. Fits, don't fuse, stand apart, and watch them doubt." The 2020 study ties presence to bonds, but absence from need proves your worth. Forge it thus. Step 1. See the loss, they're gone. Feel its weight. Step 2. Replace. On my own. Root in yourself. Step 3. Track 3 steps. Do they doubt their place? Test a week. Show you're not theirs to claim. This isn't spite. It's strength, tying to power's reversal, for they chase what's no longer theirs. Where did you replace them today? Comment, "I'm irreplaceable." Build this daily Stoic quotes arc. Each root a Stoic strike. Habit 6. The power of unpredictability. Now we wield mystery, my friends. Unpredictability over certainty. A Stoic flame Marcus Aurelius lit with choose reason over reaction. For an unreadable soul haunts more than a scripted one. A truth Seneca struck in the unexpected is the heaviest burden, and Epictetus sealed would make the best use of what is in your power. You think they've mapped your moves, but no, breaking their pattern spins their mind, a riddle they can't solve. A 2022 Learning Journal study shows consistency builds trust by 20%, yet unpredictability breeds longing when trust turns to doubt. Look to Keanu Reeves, a quiet enigma through loss. "I stay me," he told Esquire 2021. Rising from 1990's Speed to 2020 John Wick, a $380 million icon. Forbes 2023. After personal tragedies, partner's death in 2001, sister's leukemia, he didn't chase fame's script. He shifted, unpredictable in silence, and fans craved his mystery. X posts in 2025, still decoding his calm. Reeves lived Marcus's choose reason. His unreadable steel, a void others couldn't pierce. Test your forge. A text traps you with bait. Do you predict or pivot? A post taunts your pride. Do you react or roam free? A call fades, their voice dips. Do you chase or change the tune? Predictability binds you. Mystery frees you. Jung's "the shadow is what we refuse to see" applies. Don't let them see your next step and watch them stumble. The 2022 study ties consistency to trust, but unpredictability turns their comfort to chaos. Here's the strike. Step 1. Spot the pattern. They expect this. Name their map. Step 2. Break it. "I'm new." Shift the path. Step 3. Track 3 twists. Did they spiral? Did they reach? Test a week. Be a riddle they can't crack. This isn't games. It's grace, linking to replaceability, for they doubt what they can't read. How are you unpredictable today? Comment, "I'm a mystery." Forge this daily Stoic quotes tribe. Each twist a Stoic spark. Habit 7. Give them no closure. We turn now to silence over explanation, my friends. A Stoic steel Seneca, forged with calm, conquers all, for unanswered voids linger longer than settled ones. A truth Marcus Aurelius honed in words explain, silence teaches, an Epictetus sealed with no man is free who is not master of himself. You itch to justify your exit, to spell out their wounds, but no, denying closure haunts them, a lesson they learn in the dark. A 2023 Psychology Today study shows resilience boosts bonds by 25%, yet silence cuts deeper when resilience meets mystery. Consider Michelle Obama, First Lady from 2009 to 2017. "I weigh my words," she wrote in Becoming. Exiting the White House with poise, not please, her book selling 15 million copies by 2020. She didn't explain her silence post-tenure. She let it echo, a void felt in 2025 X calls for her return, a calm that taught where words would have faded. Michelle lived Seneca's calm conquers, her unanswered grace a mirror reflecting their loss. Face your stakes. A fight ends, their voice cuts. Do you explain or exit? Love breaks. Their eyes turn. Do you clarify or clear out? The next sting burns. Do you justify or jet free? Closure comforts them. Silence cards you into their mind. Jung's "what we cannot speak about we must pass over in silence" fits. Don't speak, pass, and watch them wonder. The 2023 study ties resilience to bonds, but no closure turns bonds to burdens. Forge it thus. Step 1. Feel the urge. I'll explain. Name its pull. Step 2. Deny it. I own nothing. Let it fall. Step 3. Track 3 silences. Did they wonder? Did they reach? Test a week. Let haunt their nights. This isn't spite. It's strength, tying to unpredictability, for mysteries linger unanswered. Where did you deny closure today? Comment, "I left them guessing." Build this daily Stoic quotes arc, each silence a Stoic strike. Habit 8. Let time work against them. Finally, we wield patience, my friends. Let time work against them. A Stoic fire Marcus Aurelius lit with steady builds the soul. For haste chases while patience turns absence to regret. A truth Seneca struck in time discovers truth. An Epictetus sealed with endure and renounce. You think they'll feel your loss now, but no, time's slow grind cuts deeper, a void that grows as days stretch. A 2021 behavioral science study ties grit to grace. Endurance amplifies longing by 20%. A Stoic lever where your steady weight becomes their wound. Look to Serena Williams, a titan on the court. "I keep it even," she told Vogue 2018. Winning 23 Grand Slams by 2017, her calm a fortress through injuries and doubt. When she stepped back post 2022 retirement, rivals and fans didn't feel it at first. Yet by 2025, ex-posts ache for her poise, a void no new star could fill. Serena lived Marcus's steady builds, her patience a clock ticking against those who'd underestimated her grace. Test your forge. A text lags, their reply stalls. Do you rush, arrest? A friend fades, their shadow thins. Do you push or pause? Love cools, their fire dims. Do you force or flow free? Haste binds you, time frees you. Jung's "the soul demands its own time" rings true. Let it unfold and watch regret bloom. The 2021 study shows grit turns absence to grace, a Stoic gift they'll feel too late. Here's the strike. Step 1. See the weight, they'll reply. Name its weight. Step 2. Trust time, it'll work, let it roll. Step 3. Track 3 weeks. Did regret grow? Did they reach? Test a month. Let time cut where haste can't. This isn't delay, it's destiny, linking to closure's void, for time deepens what silence starts. How did time shift them today? Comment, "I let time sting." Forge this daily Stoic quotes tribe, each patient step a Stoic flame. Here we stand, my friends, at the anvil's edge, our steel tempered by 8 Stoic hammers, each a strike against the chaos of reaction, each a carve into the rock of self-mastery. We began with Nelson Mandela's silent shift, 27 years in a cell from 1962 to 1990. I ruled my soul, her long walk to freedom, emerging in 1994 to lead a nation that ached for his quiet might, a void echoing past his 2013 death, proving Epictetus's "events don't disturb, your views do." Then Oprah Winfrey's refusal to beg, rising from 1950s Mississippi dirt. I built my own, per O magazine, to a $2.5 billion empire by 2020. Her absence a sting millions felt, a nod to Seneca's "he needs least who wants least." Steve Jobs followed, not blocking Apple in 1985, but letting it watch. I let it breathe, per Isaacson's bio, returning in 1997 to forge a $2 trillion legacy by 2020, a haunt Marcus Aurelius framed as "let go." Dwayne Johnson flipped power's grip, grinding from 2000's rings. I show up, per Instagram, to a 2020's $800 million titan, fans craving his rhythm, echoing Epictetus's "You lead your soul." J.K. Rowling made them feel replaceable. 1997's ruined to 500 million Harry Potter copies by 2020. I stood up, per Harvard 2008. Her glow a sting to X's, tied to Seneca's "No aim, no wind." Keanu Reeves wielded unpredictability, a quiet shift through loss. I stay me, per Esquire 2021, to a 2020's $380 million icon. A mystery Marcus's choose reason crowned. Michelle Obama denied closure. 2009 to 2017 poise. I weigh my words, per Becoming. 15 million copies by 2020. A silent Seneca's calm conquers, all sharpened. Finally, Serena Williams let time sting. 23 slams by 2017. I keep it even, per Vogue 2018. Her 2022 exit avoid rivals ached for, proving Marcus's steady builds. These 8, silence, absence, watch, power, replaceability, mystery, no closure, time, forge a stoic arc where, as Seneca struck, absence sharpens love. Your stillness becomes their longing, not from need, but from the strength you've etched deep. Now, my friends, the forge is yours. Take these hammers and strike tomorrow's steel, for this isn't mere watching, it's wielding. Pick one habit, say the silent shift. When their text hangs cold, don't snap, stand still, and track it. Did they reach when you didn't? Or try absence. Let a late night bait fade unanswered and see. Did they stir when you weren't there? After 3 blows, 3 moments of silence, 3 days of absence, return to Daily Stoic quotes and drop on their mind. In the comments, share your shift, your spark, your steady cut. This isn't a lone anvil. It's a tribe's fire. Each of you, a stoic soul, fuels the next. Each hammer's ring a call to rise. If this lit a flame in you, smash that like button. Let us know this cut's sharp, that it stirs your will to stand unswayed. Subscribe to Daily Stoic Quotes, hit that bell, and never miss a spark to temper your soul, for we forge anew each day. Share this video with a friend they'll miss. A soul adrift, needing stoic steel to reignite their crave. Your reach extends this light, a gift that burns beyond your now. This is your charge. Strike one habit, track it, tell us. Let's build a legion of echoes, a chorus of strength they can't shake, rooted in the silence that began this arc and the time that seals it. This journey ends not here, my friends, but in your next strike, a stoic path where Epictetus's "you prove yourself to yourself, not others" becomes your flame, a call to live unmissed, not by their need, but by your steel, whole and unyielding. These 8 habits, Mandela's quiet rule, Oprah's self-built void, Jobs' untouchable rise, Johnson's steady grip, Rowling's rooted glow, Reeves's unread riddle, Obama's calm cut, Williams's patient clock, aren't tricks, they're virtues, blades of Marcus's "you have power over your mind," Seneca's "the mind shapes all," a daily craft that doesn't just spark longing but embodies it, forging you into a fortress no storm breaches, a fire no doubt dims. Live steady, your absence a lesson they'll learn too late, your presence a mark they'll never erase. For as Marcus warned, the soul becomes dyed by thoughts, and your stoic hue stains their world with a strength they'll chase when you've long moved on. Thank you for forging with me today at Daily Stoic Quotes. Your stand here is a blow against drift, a vow to depth. Next time, we'll dig sharper, burn brighter, wielding new stoic flames to live unforgettable. Until then, let these habits linger. Silence their noise, absent their pull. Let them watch, shift their power, replace their hold. Mystify their map, deny their close, let time cut, and be the echo they can't silence. Take a moment, my friends, to reflect. Need whispers, virtue roars. A Stoic truth that splits the haze of 2025's X-driven din. Where scrolls fade in an instant, Stoics linger through ages, their calm a wall against the flood, their fire a beacon in the dusk. You've seen it. X's noise collapses under its own weight, a fleeting shout drowned by time, while Mandela's silence, Oprah's void, Jobs's watch endure, their virtue roaring where need whimpers. Your echo builds this tribe. Strike these habits, temper this circle with us at Daily Stoic Quotes. Drop on their mind below. Share how you stood still or let time sting. For every comment is a spark in our Stoic blaze. Every tale a brick in our unyielding forge. This isn't just a channel, it's a charge. We don't drift in want. We carve longing, and your steel lifts us all. Strike tomorrow, live stoic, burn steady. Your silence, your absence, your soul make this tribe a force they'll miss, a roar they'll hear long after you've turned the page.